Hej, cześć, siemanko, jestem Blind Ghost i witam was w kolejnym odcinku z Back to the Future. I cóż, od razu idziemy do tego, co mamy zrobić, czyli pogadania sobie z Trixie.
Trixie?
Żeby nie
I'll do
było.
it! I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out!
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Pollinades Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Okej, mamy przynieść...
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Kurde, dlaczego mi ten odpaliło z nią pogadankę, to nie wiem, ale... Dobra. Mamy... mamy znaleźć dla niej... Mamy dla niej znaleźć zdjęcie. Kurwa. Zdjęcie, diament i coś tam jeszcze. To Emmett's Lab. You need some mam iść do DeLoreana, no to idziemy. DeLorean akurat stoi niedaleko, więc nie musimy nigdzie się jakoś specjalnie daleko iść. Ach, piękne sterowanie, jak zwykle zajebiste. Hey, DeLorean.
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
What?
Hey, it worked! Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
No to Lipton. Czyżby kamerka mi coś sugerowała? Bo tak mi najechała na... na ten
Hi, Trix.
wielo...
Oh,
Ja
hiya,
pierdzielę.
kiddo.
Not all...
Trzeba to
Hi,
przeklikać.
Trix.
Nie no kuźwa!
Not all of...
Good.
Czemu jak podchodzę tutaj, to automatycznie mi to odpala. To jest głupie. Chyba chcę, żebym użył właśnie tego traka
No
tutaj.
keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
A kubel?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
O
What
właśnie,
kind of
chyba nie
stuff
było
have they
chyba.
got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lol. Nie, no akurat
Stay
widzę,
out of
że
trouble,
nic się
Keeball.
nie...
That's what I'm trying to do.
Nic się nie zrobi, to muszę... Dobra, zobaczmy może Chińscy. Ostatnie. Take the overhead train from the trucks and use it to as skateboard. O. Train. No może będzie jakoś pasować jako ten. Lol. O. Lol.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I check on him for you. He needs space. You should stay here.
You should stay here.
What?
I mean, you want to deal with that situation at the registration booth.
Oh, that. We finally found that form. It was... in my purse.
But
What? Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interests. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Okej. I co teraz mam zrobić? Wiatraka, no i zaraz zrobię. No to dobra, to wziąłem to co mam to użyć po prostu? Na sobie? Nie. Track. W drugą stronę. Może tego znowu do niej nie zagadać, bo się zastrzelę. Moment. Take the overtrain from the trucks and use it on it as a skateboard. No. Jezus Maria, czemu mi się tak przyciski mylą? Ja pierdzielę. Use item. Street. Aha,
hang on, Emmett.
dobra.
Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Dobra. To było nader proste. Po prostu mam to użyć na tym, na ulicy. Czy tam na popoczu, czy tam w ogóle na ziemi. Ja się męczę, kurwa, że muszę gdzieś na
Emmett?
kogoś albo na siebie. O! A ten skąd tu się wziął?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next. Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Ale tak w ogóle, wytyfy, co on ma kuźma na tym głowie, nie? Jakąś tą czapkę z jakimiś kuźwa tymi lampkami, no what the fuck. No... Znaczy, mam tutaj znaleźć zapewne tego zdjęcia. Go to Emmett Lab and ask him about his new invention. Aha, dobra, mam się go zapytać o ten, o nowy wynalazek. Okej.
Hey,
What?
Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
How serious are you and Edna? Expo demonstration. Is it the... Let's go see Frankenstein. How are you think which are you dead? Expo demonstration. Your invention is this in 2 months.
Can't believe you invented all this in 2 months.
Well, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of inventing going on here. I just dressed up a $5 potentiometer with a lot of bells and whistles.
But
Don't get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is currently liking or disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
What would
what's with the new
Nico-
threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Edna gave them to me. She says my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
Zing. Zing.
What do you say
Frankenstein?
we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
Czyli tego nie przekonamy. To było, to
What's
jeszcze
things
nie było.
between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
Aha. To?
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter.
What about the rocket
They were
car?
working on some sort of rocket car.
The rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
Cie,
What's
znamy
a
to.
mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Że no, wiemy co się stanie później, nie? Także...
Why would you want to probe people's minds?
Why wouldn't you? Imagine being able to diagnose mental disorders with a flick of a switch, or detect the truthfulness of courtroom testimony merely by connecting a witness to a small portable device.
Your machine does all that?
Not yet. Frankly, right now the whole thing's just a gussied up potentiometer. But with years of refinements and a whole lot of investors, the MAM will be able to identify countless psychosis and neurosis, alcoholism, acrophobia, Oedipal complexes.
And?
And then we can set about curing them, of course.
Of course.
Nie, znamy to leczenie.
How does
Dobra,
the mental
następna.
alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey,
Ups.
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this
don't
radio
like
switch,
this.
the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli, intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Anyway.
Anyway,
A, i to tyle, tak? To było.
We're
Exit.
busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
Co jeszcze? Nowe Hintsy. Axel, he's got a mind map of himself. Okay.
Emmett,
Yeah?
Did you do this yourself?
make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
Tell me about the mind mapping again. Nie, dobra, już
You get back
wszystko.
to work.
Thanks.
I co teraz? What test is running? See what sort of recreation you can provoke from it. Reaction. Nie. Nieważne. Nie będę tutaj się kurde wpisywał angielskim, bo to nie ma sensu. Exit? A, że exit. Mind mapping switch. Metal
So
mapper.
this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Dobra, to jest to. Stack of mind map.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
Nope. Mind map
What's
printer.
this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment arts. Like,
Seems complicated.
actually, it was all rather easy to put together. Once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Dobra. To żeśmy klikali. To żeśmy Czego jeszcze żeśmy nie klikali w takim razie? O, fish tank.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Mogę to... O, mogę sobie to pokręcić. Fuj.
Ew.
Oh.
Czerwone. A, jeszcze coś muszę zrobić, tak?
Ah, that smells much better.
I... żółte. Coś jeszcze? Nie, no to już było. To?
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
It's not so
You look a little
bad.
constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Huh.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Okej, czy jeszcze... O, nasz stary generator.
No!
Ups. A tutaj coś jeszcze mamy? Oprócz
It's a
zdjęcia
picture of
Edny.
Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her, I guess she's supposed to provoke a positive response. The mind of a degenerate criminal.
This kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Lul. Map printer.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Co będzie jak to kliknę? Wód? A jak jeszcze raz to kliknę? Jeszcze raz? Dziwne zdjęcia. I tu bardzo. Jak kliknę to?
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind map.
No bo żem wyłączył. Jak debil. A, mam nowy hint tak w ogóle. Something you need to produce two... Swing Emmet all the way from one side to the other. Tylko po co ja mam to zrobić? W ogóle wezmę sobie ten album, który tutaj jest.
Hey,
On
Emmett,
tak jest mi
I've got an
potrzebny.
idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Dobra, mamy jedno z głowy. Tylko po co, ała, po co mi to, po co? Ale dobra, wydaje mi się, że już mamy wystarczająco,
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
A, dobra, dał mi to. No i cóż. Wydaje mi się, że mamy już 30 minut. Niestety nie ma żadnego, nie wiem, żadnego zegarka ani nic. Także, no cóż. Nagrywam to tak trochę na spontanie i kompletnie nie wiem, ile już tego nagrałem. Także cóż, wydaje mi się, że już wystarczająco długo to nagrywam, więc cóż, mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Nie zapomnijcie oczywiście komentować, subskrybować i lajkować kanału i oczywiście tego filmu. I cóż, na razie, trzymajcie się i do następnego odcinka.